We are back, and apologies for that little audio issue. Let me just tell you again, this is the big one. It's the Top Squad quiz, Top Squad trivia quiz, right? And we got a real Carabao Cup flavour to it today. As I said, Chelsea taking on Tottenham at Stamford Bridge. Lewis here representing Chelsea.
Let's go.
Fuad representing Tottenham. He's got a big smile on his face because, you know, you managed to pull round that 2-0.
Thankfully, I feel a bit more confident for the Chelsea game against Spurs now.
Breaking news. Romelu Lukaku has apologised to Chelsea, has apologised to Inter Milan, has apologised personally to Lewis.
Man said apologise to Inter Milan as well.
Apologised to me.
Can't be bothered.
But he has apologised.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little sprinkle of PR involved, but as long as you apologise on the pitch with a couple goals, we ain't going to complain.
Do you forgive him?
Show me on the pitch, innit? That's the way I'm going to look at it, because now, if you don't start firing goals, everyone's on his neck regardless.
Man said sorry.
Nice, we should have said sorry about 3 days ago.
It's all
how long does it take to write a little statement in that? I can't be arsed, but whatever. As long as you start firing, we'll forgive you.
Well, listen, if he starts firing on that pitch tomorrow, the Tottenham fans won't be forgiving him. So we're going to get a bit into that game. But first of all, of course, it's the big quiz today. And the unique thing about this quiz is that you can play along with it at home. That's what makes it unique to any other quiz right now on YouTube when it comes to football. You can play along to this at home wherever you are in the world. It's a bit like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yeah, apart from you don't make a million, I mean. But Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The winner of the quiz today out of these two are going to walk away with 100 quid.
Let's go.
Yeah?
Right, so there's no friends here today. Then.
Look, January thing, you know what I mean? All right.
Come on.
Now, if you want to play, right, this is how you play, okay? You've got to use the web app that we've got, and you go to www.drsportsextra.com. www.drsportsextra.com if you don't already have the app. The link is in the description. Just click on that in the search bar and you'll be able to find it, sign up and join right now. Just use the Top Squad button to get involved with the competition. If you're playing along at home, let me just give you the instructions of how it works, right? There's 5 questions, right? A, B, C, D, and I don't know. If you don't know, you can say, I don't know. We even give you the chance to do that, yeah? If you get the correct answer, you get 10 points. If you select, I don't know, 3 points. Obviously, you don't get it right, 0, right? It's a little bit different for you guys because you don't have that I don't know option. You've got to get the questions right, okay? And you've got to be quick if you're playing along at home, right? Because as soon as you see the question and the answer on your screen, you'll be given 12 seconds in which to answer. Yeah? 12 seconds in which to answer, and then the game becomes frozen. The reason we do that is that we don't want people at home just Googling away at the end. You know what I mean? We've worked it out that in that 12 seconds, you ain't gonna be able to get to it and sort it out in time. We've got it all figured out, all right? So it freezes up by then, and then after that, once you've done that answer, you just queue up for the next question, all right? So very, very easy. You know, I'm explaining it like this, but trust me, once you get onto it, download it, click the link in the description. It's very, very easy to play along to. For you guys in the studio, multiple choice questions. As I said, you don't have that option of saying I don't know.
Is there phone a friend or something?
You'll get. There's no phone a friend. Well, you got any? But it's not. You're a Tottenham fan. You ain't got no friends. You know what I mean? But no. We could call expressions, right? But no. Listen. For you guys playing in the studio, what you do is I give you the multiple choice. When you've got the right, or what you feel is the right answer, you write it down on your board, keep it to yourself, and then when I tell you to reveal, you turn it around and you reveal the answer to the cameras, to everybody at home, and then you tell me what it is and I'll tell you whether you got it right or not. The winner wins £100 and will be back next week to defend their title. All right?
Cool, let's go.
Right? Just before we start, you know, remember, you know, you guys, we'll be queuing it up so you've got enough time to play after each question. Just before we start though, I just wanted to ask you guys about the game tomorrow. You know, Carabao Cup semi-final. We start with you, Fuad. Chance for Tottenham to get into a final.
I said it's
to win a trophy. You know, you got into a few finals recently, but
and dropped every single one. So for me, this month as a whole, to be honest, is massive because we've got the 2 Carabao fixtures with Chelsea. FA Cup starts. We got Arsenal, North London derby in there as well, and Chelsea again at the end of the month. So this is almost like the beginning of a fire season for us. So Chelsea, listen, they're right now, they're going through it. So you could say it's a good time to play them, but then with the Lukaku situation,
is it a good time to play them? I mean,
but
they were 2-0 down at the weekend, came back,
and they showed some character.
Showed a lot of character.
And then you've got Lukaku's situation now. It's looking like it's being resolved. If he comes back in the fold with a chip on his shoulder, listen, that could be a problem as well. So I'm not confident, let's say, but under Conte at the moment in the Premier League, we're unbeaten in 8 games. So the identity he's trying to build, you can see he's improved some of the players who you felt were massively underperforming. So if there is something there for us, it might be Conte to maybe get one over his old team. But we played him 3 times. We won't win all 3. I just hope we can kind of make it a respectable scoreline at least.
So you're not confident?
Honestly, nah. Over 2 legs as well. Nah. I've been in these situations
second leg
fan.
right back at your place.
Listen, you're not going to fill me with that fake optimism. I've been a Spurs fan for too long, bruv, to know. And especially Chelsea. We butt them in too many semi-finals as well.
You know, but you beat them. Listen. You beat them in the last semi-final. You played them in the...
we beat them. We beat them 2019.
Well, when
Kepa saved, Dyer went over the bar and everything. What?
Was it the one where Genius was crying about where we played better? That was a final, wasn't it?
No, that was another semi-final, 2017.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was a period I remember we were playing Chelsea in multiple Carabao FA Cup semis and we were just getting dumped on. And only recently we've started to edge 1 or 2 results in the league. But we'll see. I don't know. Chelsea right now, it's a weird situation looking across, so we'll see how they bounce back.
Well, a good omen for you is, as I said, Expressions top of the leaderboard, won last week in the competition. Maybe good omen for you. Good omen for you in the competition. Good omen for you maybe for Spurs. But what about you? Lukaku back on board now. Great fighting spirit showed in the game. 2-0 down against Liverpool. Optimistic in the game against Tottenham. You're at home.
I think it's like the perfect game for Lukaku to try and build some favour back with the Chelsea squad. Because if he comes back, he starts firing, he gets a goal, maybe 2 as well. Like we said in the last stream, fans are fickle. As long as you start firing the goals, they ain't going to complain too much. But that's the thing, he has to start firing the goals. If he comes in and the team plays worse around him and he struggles to have a good game, fans are going to be on his neck and suddenly the whole game is going to turn toxic. And Spurs might be able to capitalise on that. But like Fuad said, history between Chelsea and Spurs, especially in semi-finals, it only seems to go one way. I do know that second leg is at Tottenham and that should give them the advantage, but we've liked going to Tottenham, especially since they moved to the new ground. We're unbeaten there.
Mount Alonso, them man have loved it.
That's the thing, like, we know what the score's like when Chelsea usually face Tottenham, and I'm not going to say, like, we know what's going to happen, Chelsea's going to batter Spurs and they're going to go through. No, but I know what the consistent factor's like. The only difference is Conte. Because Conte's a different animal. And people say, yeah, he's at Tottenham and all of that, but I don't really focus on that. He's turned clubs that you say shouldn't be contending for trophies into teams capable of it. And you're already seeing it. Harry Winks is balling out, Kane suddenly firing. You got Dyer and Sanchez looking like 2 of the best centre-backs in the league. This is what Conte's capable of. Yeah. And low-key, I could see him getting a result against us in at least one of the fixtures, but I can still back Chelsea in this, with or without Romelu Lukaku. I think we're more than capable of getting a result. Maybe.
Surely, yeah.
If he doesn't play the first leg, he definitely plays the second leg.
What's your game at the weekend? FA Cup?
Chesterfield. Like,
come on, he
ain't going to play that one.
He's surely going to play in that game, isn't he?
From what I've heard, Tuchel and Lukaku sorted out their problems now. So I should expect to see him in the lineup. It's just more based on how the fans are going to receive him. Like, he's definitely going to get boos when his name's called out.
You think so? You think even before the game starts, when they announce his name, he'll get boos?
This apology and everything, to me, is just PR. And to a lot of fans, it's the same thing as well. So he's definitely going to hear it from the fans when he's first on the pitch. But I think when the whistle blows, they're just going to focus on the performance. But he has to perform. Lukaku now can't have a bad run of form, at least until the end of the season. This guy has to put up crazy numbers, because if his form dips at any point, the fans are going to be on his neck.
Okay. Well, they might be on your neck if you flop in the competition today as well.
No, like I said, Chelsea Spurs.
You've got to perform as well because you're representing Chelsea in the competition and you've got to perform as well. And once again, just to remind you guys playing at home, how it works, right? I hope you've downloaded it by now. Surely you have. The link's in the description. There's a total of 5 selections for you, A, B, C, and D. And I don't know. These guys don't get that option in the studio, right? The correct answer, you get 10 points. I don't know, you get 3 points, right? And users, you can only select one answer for every question. And remember, as I said, you've got 12 seconds when you're playing at home and then it freezes. And then we move on to the next question and refresh it, all right? For the guys in the studio, when you hear the multiple choice, if you think you've got the right answer, write it down on the board, spin it round when I say reveal, and you'll get a point for that. The winner at the end will win £100. Are you ready for this?
Let's go.
Right. We're going to talk about streaks in the Premier League as the first question, right? And the first section of the question.
I also found one to bring up streaks. I'm not. I also found one to bring up streaks. I can't be honest.
What, the Invincible? You still heard about that? Still ain't done that, have you?
No, what's the heard about? We beat you guys when you're Invincible. It's cool.
All right, listen. You're not in the league, you didn't.
Aye, we still beat the Invincibles at home. I'll take it for what it is.
Hey,
You know what?
he's got a point. He's got a point.
Let's go.
Right, you know what? I want both of them to lose now, you know. Right, question number 1. What was the fewest number of points needed to win the Premier League title? The fewest amount of points needed to win the Premier League title. Was it A, 76 points, B, 75 points, C, 74 points, or D, 73 points?
What was the first two again?
A, 76 points, B, 75 points, C, 74 points, or D, 73 points. It seems insane that a team won it with that amount of points when you see what City are doing, you know what I mean, year in, year out,
they set a
99 points, 98 and all these sort of things, 100 points, 100 goals, whatever, you know. But yeah, A, 76 points, B, 75, C, 74, or D, 73. Ready to reveal?
This is
Yeah.
a stab in the dark.
Right, reveal now.
I went for 75.
I went 74.
You went 74. The team that did it was Manchester United.
Yeah, I knew the team, but
I thought it would have been Leicester for a sec.
No, Manchester United with 75 points.
Yes,
1-0 to Lewis.
I thought
1-0
the first
to
answer might be a
Chelsea.
trick.
Chelsea are 1-0 up.
hey, it ain't about how you start. It's about how you finish.
All right, for everybody at home, get ready for the second question. I hope you're playing along. 1-0 to Lewis. Right, question number 2. Which club holds the record for the longest run of matches? And it's not in the Invincibles, don't worry about it. I didn't throw that in. For the longest run of matches without receiving a red card. Was it A, Southampton, B, Brighton, C, Burnley, or D, Aston Villa? Which club holds the record for the longest run of matches without receiving a red card? Notice Arsenal are not in there, not with Granit Xhaka in the team anyway. Southampton A, B, Brighton, C, Burnley, or D, Aston Villa? You ready?
Yeah.
I think.
All right, let's reveal now.
I think it was Villa.
Villa?
I almost went Villa, but then I was like,
Southampton was my
I can't
second
remember
choice.
Southampton. I can't remember many man getting sent off for them.
It's tough between both of them, but I think I remember hearing Villa had some record like that. I think.
Villa have
I
had
don't
a bunch
recall.
of shit houses over the year, though. I'm like,
No, I'm thinking like mid 2010s.
You'll be surprised
I'm
by
going
this.
off a hunch.
The answer is Burnley. Burnley, you would have thought to yourself,
do you know what?
Burnley be roughing up
Actually,
teams.
no. With players like Ashley Barnes and that, I'm not surprised. They get away with everything.
Burnley.
Nah, I wouldn't have
Which
thought they got
was-
away with it though.
That
Like
was C Burnley.
Do we know
Right,
what the
so
run was?
none of you got it. Right, question number 3. Which club has gone the longest at the start of the season without winning a game? The total of 17 matches they went without
17
winning
games
one
losing the
game.
first game of the season.
Which team has gone the longest at the start of a season without winning a single game? Which in total was 17 games. This particular team went 17 games without winning a game. What is it? A, Derby County, B, Newcastle, C, Sheffield United, or D, Queen's Park Rangers? Which club has gone the longest at the start of a season without winning a game?
So what, is that the streak from the first game of the season to their first win?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You said Derby.
A, Derby, B, Newcastle, C, Sheffield United, or D, Queen's Park Rangers? Ready?
Yeah.
Reveal?
I feel like it was Newcastle this season.
That Derby year was disgusting. They
It was
collected, like,
disgusting, but I swear they got an early win that season. I don't recall, like, I know they beat Newcastle that year,
I
but
swear their first win come like January or something like that.
The answer is C, Sheffield United.
Last season.
Sheffield United, remember they were
Last
terrible.
season,
Yeah.
they were
awful.
horrid, actually. Fuck. Yo, I'm angry I got that one.
Sheffield
actually.
United,
Fuck.
C. Come on.
Weren't it United they beat as well? To get their first
might
win or
have
something like
been.
that.
Yeah,
think it was
I know they
United.
beat United at
were at the
home.
top of the
Yeah.
Fuck. I have to get a halfway.
can't be arsed.
Zero, nil point. Nil point. Right, we're moving into round two. Hope you're still playing along at home. Remember, you got 12 seconds to answer that question, right? And then it freezes up, so make sure you get it in quick. Round number two is called We Want More. We want more.
Bro, I did all that kit study.
Oh, more points, bro.
You've been waiting on that kit one. He wants to he came in today and he goes, oh, you know that one specialising in on kits
Hey,
and
the kits
sponsors.
is my real,
yeah,
man.
man, I'm on that, man.
That's my real.
Was there a kits round?
Well, the
that
kits
last week
round.
there was a kits round?
Yeah, they ain't this week, so you ain't got
Hey, you man, shit.
Right. We want more. Next question, question number 4. No team has ever scored 10 goals in a Premier League match. But how many teams have scored 9 in a game? Is it 3, which is A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 2? No team has ever scored 10 goals in a Premier League match, but how many have scored 9? I can think of one last season.
Bruv.
A3, B4, C5, or D2? We ready? It's 1-0 at the moment to Lewis, remember.
So how many?
You ready?
So how
Yeah,
many
I'm
football
ready, I'm
clubs
ready.
have?
Huh?
So how many football clubs have scored 9 in a game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Right. Ready to reveal?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nope, dropped it.
3.
2.
You've gone A3. Always put Tottenham,
Middlesbrough.
I swear
Middlesbrough, and
Middlesbrough,
Leicester.
I swear Middlesbrough
And
was
you've
8-1.
gone-
Don't
You've
do
gone-
me like that.
I'm sure it was 8-1.
2.
Against Man City.
I swear it was 8-1.
The answer is
Hey, don't do this, man. Come on.
this man. He thinks he's popping star, right? Right. He's even writing down.
I'm trying to get more points.
He's even writing down the teams.
You trying to get
Am I
extra
right?
credit with
Am I
that?
right?
Steady on, man, because you are right.
Oh, they did score 9.
He is right. Although he's not right with the teams.
Hey,
The teams were.
It don't matter.
The teams were Man
The number
United
was all
versus
that counts.
Ipswich. Southampton. Remember, Southampton
Yeah,
got
yeah.
9 put. Actually, Spurs versus Wigan.
Wigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spurs,
Jermaine-
Wigan.
Jermaine
So the teams were
Classic.
Ipswich, Southampton, Spurs, Wigan, Leicester versus Southampton.
Jermaine
That was last season.
classic, that
Fuck's
one. I
sake,
can never
alright,
forget
cool.
that.
Cool.
Fuad's pulled it back 1-1.
Just how you finish.
Right. Next question. What is the highest attendance at a Premier League match? Is it A, 75,554, B, 79,832, C, 83,222, or D, 84,243? Highest attendance at a match.
I know
Loving
the game,
you guys
but
playing
I'm not
along
sure
at home.
about the
Loving it.
attendance. I know the game, but I'm not sure about the attendance.
A, 75,554. B, 79,832. C, 83,222. Or D, 84,243.
Bruv. Hey, I don't know. This is stab in the dark. I think I know who it is as well.
Should you get extra
Ready?
points for knowing the game?
No.
Damn it.
Hey, there should be extra points for the little nuanced details, you know.
You both ready?
Yeah.
What game do you think it was?
Spurs Arsenal in Wembley.
Yeah. Spurs Arsenal.
17-18, I think.
You both got the game right. Right, so reveal.
The thing is, I knew there was like a top level limit at Wembley, so I
That's
was
why I
like,
didn't
yo,
want
it
to
can't
go
be-
for D.
Yeah, I was like, the top, the big answer seems too big.
Well, you got the game right, so it's obviously not 75,554A or 79,832B. So it's either C or D. 83,222. Well, you can't change it. Where you going?
No. I'm not changing it.
Right.
I'm just jotting down the numbers.
And D, 84,243. It's one of those two.
84,000.
The answer is C. You both got it right.
Yeah. Hey, the late surge is on.
2-2. Right. Which player has the most Premier League appearances? Is it A, Frank Lampard, B, Gareth Barry, C, James Milner, or D, Ryan Giggs? A, Lampard, B, Barry, C, Milner, or D, Giggs? Player with the most amount of appearances
Oh my.
in the Premier League. What are you guys thinking at home? Lampard, Barry, Milner, Giggs, Lukaku, which one?
Oh, can't be honest.
Matt Doherty, which one? Right, we ready?
There's a mate answer. Go.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
They've only got 12 seconds at home, and you've had about half hour.
No, I've got my answer.
You
I'm
ready?
just trying to think whether I'm being tricked or not.
Reveal.
that's
Reveal.
Oh, see, that
So
was
you've
my
gone-
pick. That was my
Barry.
choice.
You've gone B, Gareth Barry, and you've gone D, Ryan Giggs. I can tell you,
I think he's right.
Milner's had 575 appearances. Lampard's had 609. Gareth Barry's had 653. And Ryan Giggs has had 632. So it's Gareth Barry!
I knew it.
Let's go!
I knew it.
I knew it. I was like, yo,
Gareth Barry.
I
I was
remember
being
he had some
tricked.
record. I was like, I can't remember if it was like most appearances in a row or most games played. And
I
was
knew he
like,
was
yo,
going to drop the shoulder. I mean, he
jackpot.
dropped the
Round
shoulder.
three.
Can't be.
How you
Oh.
finish?
Round 3.
Let's go.
The World Cup is the theme of the round 3. Who was the top scorer at the 2014 FIFA World Cup? Was it A, Thomas Müller, B, Lionel Messi, C, Neymar, or D, James Rodriguez? Who's the top scorer at the 2014 FIFA World Cup? Was it Müller, A, B, Messi, C, Neymar, or D, Rodriguez?
Blood. Hey.
Ready?
Yeah.
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 Reveal. Müller, you gone A,
Did he
Müller.
get back-to-back golden
Yeah, he
boots?
did. He did.
That's
Neymar and Messi both had 4 goals in that
Yeah,
tournament.
it went there. Messi got best player. James got best goal.
It was between James Rodriguez and Müller. One of them got 5, one of them got 6. Muller got 5, so it was James Rodriguez. You're both wrong.
God,
Thank God.
So we got top scorer and goal of the tournament.
James Rodriguez,
that was
6
the
goals.
James tournament, you know,
Yeah.
2014.
Didn't do nothing after that, did he?
Goals,
That's
screamers.
ridiculous.
Right.
I am fuming. I should have
Still 3-2 to Fuad. Tottenham 3, Chelsea 2 at the moment.
should have pulled away.
Right. Right. How many World Cup finals have been won by penalty shootouts? This is a great question. How many World Cup finals have been won by penalty shootouts? Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 1, or D, 4? Love this question. How many World Cup finals have been won by a penalty shootout? A2, B3, C1, or D4? Ready?
Yeah.
I think.
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Let's reveal.
Oh my God, stop it!
Hey, you ain't winning today, big man.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, I don't mind that if I'm wrong.
They've both gone for D4, which is wrong. The right answer is A2. Brazil in 1994 and Italy in 2006.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 I could remember.
Only
as well.
2. I would have got that wrong as well. That's a tough
I thought there
one.
might have been one in 1970 or something.
yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I was thinking others, but then it's still, I've got the Euros in mind and things like that.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that might be.
You know, because I'm thinking, no, but the England, now I thought, no, but that's the Euros. Anyway, next question. Who has scored the most goals in World Cup history? Is it A, Miroslav Klose, B, Gerd Müller, C, Ronaldo, or D, Pele? Who scored the most goals in World Cup history? A, Klose, B, Müller, C, Ronaldo, or D, Pele? Reveal. Or you both got?
Yeah.
Let's reveal.
I knew it. I just knew it. Yeah, we're gonna get the
Close
same one
up.
again. I knew it.
Miroslav.
Knew it.
Yeah, Miroslav Klose. What country was he from?
Come on, Germany.
Germany.
No, but what country was he from?
Oh, Poland.
Exactly,
Origins.
yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, did Germany do that frequently? I remember Podolski. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Right. This is the final round now.
Oh, thank God.
Final
there's a
round. 3-2 to Fuad. 3-2 to Tottenham. Is this an omen? You got to pull it back here. Right.
It's cool. It's cool.
Right. Final round is all about Euro 2020. Which team topped their group even though just one of their players scored in their 3 group games? Which team topped their group even though one of their players
You should do this one
scored
without
in their
multiple
3
choice.
group games? Is it A, Sweden, B, England, C, Austria, or D, Denmark?
Whoa.
Right? Which team topped their group even though just one of their players scored in their 3 group games?
So who are the answers? It was England.
A, Sweden, B, England, C, Austria, or D, Denmark? Hope you guys are loving this at home, man. You got to remember, play along. Every time we do it, each and every week, Top Squad Trivia. This is a unique game where you can play along to this at home. Right? Don't forget, download the app, DR Sports Extra. The link is in the description and get involved every week. Right. Ready for the review?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Let's see what's going on. What's going down?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, I'm just glad
man.
we both go wrong, but I'm sure that was Patrick Schick, Czech Republic. Well, God, what's the right answer?
Czech Republic are not in this.
Yeah, I know that's what
It's
I'm saying.
A, Sweden, B, England, C, Austria,
We've
or
got the
D,
last
Denmark.
4 questions
Yeah.
the exact same, you know that.
Right. And it's England. B, Raheem Sterling.
Sterling, of course.
Raheem
'cause
Sterling.
Kane didn't score till the knockouts. Hey,
I couldn't remember a single England game.
Yo.
Except the Scotland match.
Then gets Czech
Origin.
Republic and Croatia. Raheem Sterling. Right, it's still it's
Rage.
4-3 now. They seem to be
Rage.
repeating themselves. It's 4-3. This is very close. Only a few questions to go. 2 questions, in fact. You need to get one of these right to draw it back.
Pressure's on.
Right? Which squad had twice as many players who scored own goals as players who scored goals in the right net? Was it A, Scotland, B, Turkey, C, Finland, or D, Slovakia? Which squad had twice as many players who scored own goals as players who scored in the right net? A, Scotland, B, Turkey, C, Finland,
Twice
or
as
D,
many own goals.
Slovakia? Which squad had twice as many players who scored own goals as players who scored goals in the right net?
Okay.
Yeah, I think I got it.
4-3 to Fuad at the moment. Tottenham 4, Chelsea 3. Can there be a comeback like at the weekend? Can Lewis do a
Trying to
Kovacic?
apply pressure.
You got that Kovacic thing going on right there
Let's
to bring
see.
you back in the game. Can you do a Pulisic right now?
Let's see.
And bring
yeah.
it back. Right. Reveal.
I'm so sick of this man.
Hey, I remember, what's his name? The centre back, Demiral, he scored.
No, I just remember Turkey were terrible. That was
But I
it.
remember that I think they scored 1 goal. Slovakia was another one though, where my man slapped it into his own net.
Well, you should have went
Against
Slovakia
Spain.
because that's the right answer. It's
come
D,
Okay, cool,
Slovakia.
cool.
2 Slovakia
Hey, I
players
was wrong, but he was
scored
wrong,
own
so-
goals.
Yo.
Only one of them had a goal for Slovakia. It was Slovakia.
Hey, I'm kidding myself here. I should have been long
Right,
out of sight
guys,
right now.
this is the final question. Fuad is winning 5-4, I think it is. If Fuad gets this one right and you get it wrong, he's won. If you both get it right, Fuad has won. It's advantage Fuad. You've got to get this one right, Lewis. If you get it wrong, Fuad wins the £100.
Show me the money!
Who are the only team to score 5 goals in a match at the Euros? Was it A, Spain, B, the Netherlands, C, Portugal, or D, Germany? You could take it to a tiebreak if you get it right and he gets it wrong.
Well,
The only team to score 5 goals in a match.
am I taking this?
A, Spain, B, Netherlands, C, Portugal, or D, Germany?
Man's closed the fucking thing as well. I can't be
Look at
arsed.
my trousers, that's a clue. Just to help you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your help.
Listen, it don't
Right.
matter.
A, Spain, B, Netherlands, C, Portugal, or D, Germany. If Fuad gets this one right, even if you get it right, you can't catch him. If you get it right and Fuad gets it wrong, you take this to a tiebreaker for the £100. Guys, are you ready to reveal?
I've been there.
Let's go. Reveal. What have you gone? A,
He's done it again.
España.
We've done it again. I
Against
can't be
Slovakia
arsed.
as well, it was
I can't be
that
arsed,
same
man.
game where they scored the own goals. I
You
remember
guys
that.
took the lead and then matched me for everything.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I told you, it's not about how you start, it's about how you
5-3
get back.
against Croatia.
Arsed.
Sorry?
5-3 against Croatia.
Yeah. That was not Spain. Don't matter, you got the same
I'm
answers,
lost
you still
anyway. I don't
won.
give a
And
shit.
5-0 against Slovakia. It was Spain.
Yes!
It was
Oh
Spain.
man!
I've still
It
lost.
was Spain.
Hey!
Congratulations
Oh,
going
boy.
out to Fuad. He has won. Well done to you, Fuad.
Hey, you see it? You see it? Daily paper. Where's my money, baby?
Fuck's sake.
Winners, yeah? They thought I was gonna smurz you up.
Tottenham 5. Lewis representing Chelsea 4.
Why you gotta say
Is this a-
Tottenham 5? You just say Fuad.
Fuad
Why you gotta
5.
say Tottenham?
Listen, it's that back-to-back week Spurs fans win.
Back to back. Yeah, that's true. Back to back wins for
Tempo
Spurs.
out here. How many scores did Expressions get as well? Because I need to know.
Oh, the leaderboard. Well, on the leaderboard, it's you and Expressions now as the winners.
Okay.
But congratulations going out to you. You won. That was tight though.
Yeah.
That was tight.
The same answers for like 2 separate rounds.
Yeah, like there's no margin there.
Like, bro. I love winning. Hey, I'm sorry. I can't.
You know what?
I don't win often.
I'm here for the smugness in it. I don't give a shit.
Although, you know what, right? You're lucky. If you'd have put Netherlands on that last one, we would have had a problem here. Because
they got
that's a
the
bit like
5-3,
cheating there. You were telling him, hinting at the colour of your trousers.
Bro, I even give man a clue.
Yeah, you're giving him a clue to get the wrong answer.
Yeah, you think I was ever going to listen to his answer?
You know, you would have had a problem.
See, I'm a nice guy. I try even level.
He's trying to do a Harry Kane there, you know what I mean? He's cheating, you know what I mean?
Can't be
Right?
honest.
How did you guys at home get on? I hope you enjoyed it. Listen, it's a great quiz. Don't forget you can play each and every week. It's a top squad trivia. Brand new quiz. We're going to have new people on next week. But don't forget, you can check out our watch along that's going to be happening tomorrow. These guys will be back in the studio. I'll be hosting it as well. It's the Carabao Cup semi-final. Tottenham versus Chelsea. And then, of course, on Thursday, it's Liverpool versus Arsenal. And then for a place in the final. But the winner of today's competition is Fuad. Congratulations going out to him. Don't forget, the link is in the description. Download it now, the DR Sports Extra app, and then you can play along next week and also get all of our great content on there. Once again, congratulations going out to Fuad. Commiserations going out to Lewis. And guys, we'll see you again next week.